Here we are for another match. Looks like we get to be on the play. So let's see. We have, we can't keep this. If we had another zero drop, we could, but we're gonna have to mulligan that. This is much better. Let's keep this. Frogmite on top. I will keep him. I think he's gonna be pretty good with this hand. So let's go. Ornithopter, Spring Leaf, set up for... Actually, maybe I should have sprayed that to the bottom. Yeah, maybe I should have tried to get a blue or black land. We'll see. There's the Frogmite. Oh, can't cast him for free. We can when we play this cranial plating, though. So the question is, do I deploy the Frogmite? Do I leave it back if my opponent is Miracles? If my opponent decides to swords this Ornithopter, I think I have to put Frogmite in that case. Sure. Now I'm glad I kept this guy on top. Oh, I can't even cast him. That sucks. That actually is pretty bad, not being able to play the Frogmite here. Because I can't attack with the next turn. That's pretty good. I think now what I can do even is play the Seat, play the Frogmite, and then attempt to cast Tezzeret here. Force my opponent to have a counterspell. Doesn't seem bad. I'm sure my opponent does have one. Is it actual counterspell? It is. In the format of Force of Will, sometimes it just doesn't seem right to wait, but we may have thrown away this game. It looks like we're playing against Miracles. Maybe I should have waited for them to tap out for a counterbalance. Thoughtcast is good. Let's go ahead and draw some cards here, see what we get. Opponent choosing to counter that. Okay. Maybe he has a swords in hand to get rid of this Frogmite. That's certainly what it looks like. Yeah, okay, so we're 2 counter spells and 2 swords down, but we have nothing in hand, so that's not good. Fetching. So 4 mana, could this be Jace the Mind Sculptor? Or perhaps Counterbalance? Jace, the helpful place. Yeah, I guess there's no reason to fetch if you have a top. So yeah, I probably should have waited to cast my Tezzeret till now. He can bounce this if he wants. I don't care because it didn't cost me a thing. And there's Terminus, right on time. Whew, don't you just love playing against Miracles? Jace does his Jace thing. Let's go ahead and yield one turn here. Although I think this game's pretty much over. since I have no real way to interact with Jace, and there's a counterbalance. And that's a cranial. I guess we can see what he has on top of his library. But yeah, drawing one card a turn in front of a counterbalance and Jace, probably not going to win me any games here. If I drew Tezzfinity, I couldn't play him. So never mind. Just Content to Pass has Hardcast Force of Will up. I guess he's had it for a while. Sure, let's try and play. Cradle Plating got through last turn, so possible Vault Scourge will. Yeah, it's top on top. So Vault Scourge does get through. Let's be a little conservative with my life total. And a Swords. And I don't have double black. Still, top coming down, probably the end of the game. Opponent only has one card in hand, though. Top doesn't change that, it just provides some manipulation, although I guess Jace will. Let's just go ahead and yield until end of turn. Since I have no meaningful way to interact with my opponent currently. Stoneforge Mystic. Could that get me back in this game? Probably not. Like, what would I go get? The only thing I can really go get is... I don't have like a Batter Skull to cheat into play here. So I'd be getting like Cranial. Which is probably not really the best. I need to draw Vault of Whispers and how close is this Jace? A couple more turns. I need to draw Vault of Whispers Tezzfinity. And even that is a stretch. Sure. Do your Jace thing. Well, there's one part of the puzzle, the Vault of Whispers. So that's one step closer to our goal of Vault Tezzfinity. Opponent has a lot of land in hand, which I do like. Although he keeps looking at the top card of my library. Keeps fake sealing me. I only have one more turn before he goes off, too. So this is it. This is the draw. Well, I guess I actually have one more draw after this. Midnight. Gonna have to go for it. Fetches. Really trying to counter this Midnight. Spins the top again. Where is this going? Island. Okay, so yeah. Midnight does not resolve. Which is, you know, I don't know. This game, I think this game has been over for a while. We do have one more draw step, though, so I will take it. Never one to turn up my nose at a draw step. So this is it, the draw step to end all draw steps. It's Vault Scourge, that's not going to do it. Let's go ahead and concede and just go on to the next game. Oh, sorry. I thought I clicked begin sideboarding. I think there was some lag there. Okay, so against Miracles, what do I want? I definitely don't want Umezawa's Chite. I guess Spell Pierce and Thoughtseize is what I normally bring in. Just take out some creatures. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, yes, I will be on the play. Hopefully we can cobble together something a little better than last time. I want to, but without blue sources and with 2 blue spells, I don't think I can. This is good. Vault Scourge on top. I don't think I really want a Vault Scourge. I think I need to draw another land. So let's put them on the bottom. But this is a turn 1 Thoughtseize. So we shall do so. Thoughtseize my opponent. Counterbalance and Brainstorm. Actually not sure which to take here. I think the Counterbalance. Probably the Brainstorm was actually the appropriate choice. Because now you can, you know, Brainstorm, sack, etc. Springleaf, a little too slow. Wish there'd been a land. So hit him for 1, pass the turn, hope to resolve Cranial. I think that's the main reason, is just that Counterbalance is just like free counter spells. And sure, he has a Brainstorm, but he's doing it into turn. I think he'd be better served doing it on his turn and then shuffling away some of those lands by cracking them, because now he's just going to draw one of the cards he already has in his hand. And he could have just had a fresh card. So now I'm glad I did what I did. Yeah, not drawing a land there was pretty bad. Would have much preferred it. Because I think like we had an okay starter hand, but without any land to really help us accelerate into some of these cards, we're going to suffer a little. Because we're not going to be able to apply a lot of pressure. Okay. So that's pretty bad. But that's not the best hate card, so... I think I'll keep that Arcbound around for a turn. To dodge any sort of swords effects. If my opponent draws Terminus, then he dies. Yeah, this board is super weak to Terminus right now. Do I sack the Ornithopter as well? I don't think so. I think I want to keep Metalcraft as long as I can. Although I guess Terminus just wrecks that. So pass the turn. Yeah, there's Terminus. Put those dudes on the bottom. Yeah, we really suffer. If I draw a land here... Yep, there is the land I needed all game. Sure, we'll just go ahead and play both, because 1 damage isn't going to win us this game. Ponders. Gets another fetch land, or at least plays one. So my turn, I draw a land, sure. Let's go ahead and attack. I guess at this point, I kind of, like, I'm going to sacrifice the Springleaf Drum. Just to get that extra point in, because I need to apply some pressure here. Oh well, there's another Terminus, so this game's probably over. Unfortunate. Still hasn't really drawn anything to threaten me, though, I suppose. Let's deploy this Cranial. Pass the turn. Opponent ponders. Opponent plays top, passes the turn, has a ton of fetch lands. Thoughtcast. We have to go for it. This is a Pyroblast? Red Elemental Blast. That seems very narrow. I don't know, I guess I have a couple blue spells. Opponent fetches. Will he spin? Probably spin a few times here. Fetches again. Spins again, I'm sure. Let's just go ahead and yield to the turn. We can't really do anything here. Oh, only did it twice. Only one card in hand. Is it Jace? Yes. So this is the turn I need to draw something. Except he's fate sealing me. This is the turn. Come on, deck. Ugh. Unhelpful. Opponent tops. He knows what I drew. Just a Mox Opal. That's actually pretty good though if I draw Tezzeret, right? Because then now I actually have two. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. Spins the old Topperoo. This is very similar position to last game, and I thought we had a better hand this game, but not drawing the land for so many turns really hurt us because we were never ever really able to play equip Cranial. Like, my favorite time to play Cranial is when you can play and equip in the same turn. It's really not as good if you have to wait a turn for it. Yeah, and I think my opponent has me here. I just don't think there's any way between the fate sealing and the card selection from the top. You win some, you lose some. C'est la vie, as they say. So this is it. Do I have anything? No, I do not. Oh wait, do I have one more turn? I have one more turn. One more draw step. Opponent spins end of turn. Let's see what happens. Opponent jaces. So he's getting to choose my last card. And it is Thoughtcast, so... Or maybe he got something worse away. Is this another? Yeah, okay. I will go ahead and concede. Yeah, so Miracles is pretty strong. Win some, lose some. I'll see you guys in the next game.